Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Chicago Bulls signing 2 players. Also later in today's video, giving a big update on Lonzo Ball. And also later in today's video, talking about the Chicago Bulls once again being linked and connected to Mo Bamba. But before I jump into today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Also leave a quick like below today's video. It takes a second and it helps me out a lot. And leave some comments and questions below today's video about all the updates and the signings and all the rumors I'm about to jump into. But nonetheless, let's just jump right into it because the NBA draft was just the other day and the Chicago Bulls were very active, which does surprise me. Now, during the NBA draft, the Bulls did trade a couple of second rounders to the Washington Wizards to enter the NBA draft and to acquire the number 35th pick from the Wizards, and then the Bulls did draft Julian Phillips. I gave my raw opinion on that draft pick in my last video and talked about his game, so I'm going to go into it a little bit but not too much. Now, I am kind of shocked the Bulls did trade into the NBA draft, given that the Bulls are already limited on trade assets and draft picks, especially given that they did trade a couple to get this kid. Now, Julian Phillips, he's only 19 years old. He did play college for Tennessee. He is a 6'8" wing with a 7-foot wingspan. He has an insane 43-inch vertical, which did lead the NBA draft combine. He also is a poor three-point shooter. He only shot 24% from 3 this past season, but he did shoot 82% on free throws and he got to the line a ton in college. He also did average a great 1.6 steal rate and a great 2.9 block rate. Now, I don't want to hate on Julian Phillips because all those numbers obviously really interest me other than the three-point shot, but given that the Bulls, they don't have a lot of draft picks, they traded to get this kid, and let's be honest, I don't want to hate on him like I just did say, but he's definitely not NBA ready. He could be NBA ready to defend, but only shooting 24% from three-point range last season, that's really bad, and given how bad this Bulls team needs three-point shooting, I just don't know. I'm definitely interested. He has a lot of potential. He has the potential to be a 3-and-D wing. I also did see Bleacher Report did compare his game and just him to Daniel House. If he could ever become Daniel House, I'd be really happy. Daniel House is just a really good 3-and-D wing. And AK did talk on Julian Phillips, and he did say, our group liked him. He's an ex-McDonald's All-American, multiple positional defender, one of the best athletes in the NBA draft. He can step in right now and probably defend on our level. Now, I do agree he could probably defend right now, but that three-point shot and that percentage is definitely going to make it hard for the Bulls to play him. And after that, the Bulls also did sign an undrafted free agent. And after the draft, the Chicago Bulls did sign Adama Sanogo to a 2-way contract. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about this kid, but I was looking at his game and I'm definitely very interested. Now, let's just keep in mind he is on a 2-way contract. He went undrafted for a reason. He was voted the NCAA tournament's most outstanding player after winning a championship with the UConn Huskies. He also did prove to be one of the best big men in college basketball. Even though he's only 6'7" at the center position, he's definitely very undersized, but he can definitely hold his own in the paint thanks to his 260 pounds. I'm definitely interested in his game. Now, there are obviously some concerns about his ability to protect the rim and just rebound and play at the NBA level, given that he's a smaller center and he does weigh that much. But no matter what, I still think this is a pretty good flyer for the Chicago Bulls to take. He's an extremely unique player who might just have what it takes to, I'd say, carve out a little role down the line to help out this Bulls team. Definitely leave your thoughts and opinions below today's video about the Bulls getting into the NBA draft and signing both these players. And the next topic in today's video, I'm going to be talking about AK giving an update on Lonzo Ball and talking about that whole situation. Now, he did report saying that the Chicago Bulls do not expect Lonzo Ball to return to the court next season, and that is not shocking at all. AK did say, going into the offseason, I think our expectation is that he's not coming back next season, and that's great to hear, and that's a great way to look at it. You have to act like he's not going to come back, and AK did continue, and he did say, and he's going to continue on his recovery. If he comes back, it would be great, but we're just going to treat this off season and get ready for the season that he's not going to be back next season. And after that, he did say he's recovering nicely. I think last month he did get off crutches and he's recovering and doing his rehab. Everything is going well as of right now. So that's a nice little update on Lonzo Ball. I am happy that AK pretty much just said that they don't expect him to play next year. Now, also talking about all the Bulls fans that want the Bulls to waive and stretch Lonzo Ball, AK did say that cutting and waiving and stretching Lonzo Ball isn't on the table at this time today. And the final topic in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how Mo Bamba is being linked to the Chicago Bulls. And let me just first off say, Mo Bamba has honestly been linked to the Chicago Bulls for years now. I've always liked Mo Bamba. I've always been interested in him. I mean, I remember, I think it was last offseason or the offseason before that, Mo Bamba pretty much just came out and said that he wants to play for the Chicago Bulls. He likes Chicago and he likes the Bulls. Now, Bulls insider Joe Cowley Hoops, he was on 670 The Score just yesterday. And he did report and he did say that Mo Bamba is a name to keep an eye on for the Chicago Bulls. And he did say, like I just did say, Mo Bamba wants to play for the Bulls. And I'm definitely interested if the Bulls can get their hands on this young man. I mean, he's only 25 years old. He's only on a one-year deal with the Lakers. It's a non-guaranteed deal for about $10 million for this upcoming season. And I don't really understand why the Lakers didn't play him last year. I really like his game. I felt like he could have helped out this Lakers team and that roster. This past season for the Lakers, he only played in 9 games, but throughout his NBA career, mainly with the Magic for about 5 seasons, he did play 275 games. He only averaged about 18 minutes a night, and he did put up 8 points per game, shooting 48% from the field, about 36% from three-point range, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and almost 1 steal and 1 block per game. Given that the Lakers didn't really play him this past season, I feel like the Bulls could get him for pretty cheap, and I honestly could see Mo Bamba being the starting center of the future for the Chicago Bulls, or just a really good backup depending on what Andre Drummond does. Mo Bamba's only 25 years old. He is 7 feet tall with a 7'10" wingspan. I mean, he was the 6th overall draft pick back in 2018 for a reason. If the Bulls could trade for him and get him for cheap, I would definitely be interested, but obviously it really just depends if Vooch wants to re-sign, which I do expect him to, and then if Andre Drummond wants to turn down his player option or not. It's kind of crazy to think that NBA free agency is less than a week away, but I'm definitely very interested to see what this Bulls front office does have in store for us, because they were active during the NBA draft. I expect them to be very active in free agency, but I could be wrong. Definitely leave your thoughts and opinions below today's video, what you guys expect the Bulls to do in this upcoming offseason, and your thoughts and opinions on all the topics, updates, rumors, and just all the articles and everything I broke down and talked about in today's video. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.